Have you ever wondered why some people lose belly fat easily while others struggle for years? The answer might shock you. It has nothing to do with how much you eat. It's all about what happens in the first 90 minutes after you wake up. Right now, as you're listening to this, there's a type of fat inside your body that you can't see. It's not the fat on your arms or legs. It's called visceral fat, and it's wrapped around your liver, your heart, and your intestines. This hidden fat is dangerous. It raises your risk of diabetes, heart disease, and inflammation. And here's the good news. Your body wants to burn this fat every single morning. But most people accidentally stop this process before it even starts. Let me explain something that changed everything for me. Visceral fat is not like regular fat. Regular fat sits under your skin. You can pinch it. But visceral fat hides deep inside your belly. It acts like a separate organ. It sends out hormones, it creates inflammation, it talks to your brain and your liver. Here's something crazy. You can look thin on the outside, but still have too much visceral fat on the inside. Doctors call this skinny fat, and the health risks are almost the same as someone who looks overweight. Let me share three facts that might surprise you. First, losing just 5 to 10% of your weight can cut visceral fat by 30%. That means if you weigh 200 pounds, losing just 10 to 20 pounds could reduce your dangerous belly fat by almost a third. Second, visceral fat is 4 times more active than regular fat. It constantly sends fatty acids into your blood, affecting your entire body. And third, visceral fat doesn't respond well to insulin. This means it creates higher blood sugar, which leads to even more fat storage. It's a vicious cycle that keeps feeding itself. Think of visceral fat like a locked safe. Your body doesn't want to open it easily. Why? Because thousands of years ago, our ancestors needed this deep fat to survive during times when food was scarce. So your body built a protection system around it. Special hormones guard this fat, and these hormones only unlock in the morning when certain signals are present. Let me walk you through what happens inside your body. From the moment you open your eyes, this is where everything becomes clear. Step 1 happens in the first 30 minutes after waking. Your body releases a hormone called cortisol. Now, you might have heard that cortisol is bad, but morning cortisol is actually good. It's different from stress cortisol. Morning cortisol tells your body to wake up and get energy from stored fat. Imagine cortisol as a manager walking into a storage room saying, "We need energy. Let's use what we have saved." This is your body preparing to burn fat. But here's the problem. If you eat breakfast right away, especially carbs like bread or cereal, you stop this fat burning process completely. Your body switches from burning stored fat to processing new food. The door to the fat storage closes. Insulin goes up, the fat stays locked inside. This is why what you eat first matters more than how many calories you eat all day. Step 2 happens between 30 and 90 minutes after waking. During this time, your body becomes very sensitive to insulin. Insulin is a hormone that controls blood sugar. Studies show that your cells respond better to insulin in the morning than any other time of day. If you don't eat during this window, something amazing happens. Your body doesn't just stay insulin sensitive, it gets even better at using fuel, and since no food is coming in, your body has no choice. It must pull energy from inside, and it pulls from visceral fat first. Why visceral fat? Because it's connected to lots of blood vessels. It's easier for your body to grab energy from visceral fat than from the fat under your skin. But most people never let this happen because they eat too soon. Step 3 starts around 90 minutes after waking. If you haven't eaten yet and you've done some light movement, your body makes a big shift. Your liver starts making ketones. These are small molecules made from breaking down fat. Your muscles start burning fat instead of sugar. This isn't the same as full ketosis, which takes days of fasting, but it's a mini version that happens every morning if you allow it. Think of your body like a car with 2 fuel tanks. One tank holds sugar. It's quick energy, but runs out fast. The other tank holds fat. It's huge and lasts almost forever. Most people wake up and immediately refill the sugar tank by eating breakfast. The fat tank never gets touched, but if you wait just a few hours into the morning, your body must use the fat tank. And because visceral fat is so active, it burns first. A study from 2022 found something interesting. People who delayed eating until later in the morning lost more visceral fat than people who ate early. Even when both groups ate the same amount of food, the group that waited until around 10 a.m. or noon to eat lost an average of 6.4 pounds in 12 weeks. Most of that weight came from the belly area. Here's the surprising part. When you eat matters more than how long you fast. Starting your meals later in the morning works better for burning deep belly fat than eating early and stopping early. Why? Because the morning fasted state, combined with natural cortisol, creates perfect conditions for burning visceral fat. Let's talk about what scientists used to think versus what we know now. For many years, experts told us to eat breakfast to speed up metabolism. They said skipping breakfast would slow everything down and make your body hold on to fat. Breakfast was called the most important meal of the day. Now we know this was wrong. New research from 2024 shows that people who exercise before eating have healthier belly fat. Their fat is better at releasing energy and more sensitive to insulin. Studies on fasting show that extending your overnight fast into the morning leads to more visceral fat loss. One study compared two groups. One group ate between 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. The other group ate between noon and 8 p.m. Both groups ate the same calories. The noon to 8 p.m. group lost more visceral fat. Scientists believe this happened because delaying food let the body's natural fat-burning hormones work longer without interruption. Another big discovery was about cortisol. For years, people thought cortisol causes belly fat, but morning cortisol actually helps burn fat. It only becomes a problem when cortisol stays high all day because of chronic stress. Morning cortisol is your body's natural alarm clock to start using stored energy. Here's something else amazing. A 2022 study found that people who did alternate day fasting reduced visceral fat and liver fat even without losing a lot of total weight. This means fasting doesn't just make you lighter, it specifically targets the dangerous fat around your organs. What about exercise? Research shows that fat burning is highest when people exercise in the morning before eating. A 2019 study found that people who worked out before breakfast burned significantly more fat over 24 hours. Why? Because your body uses fat for fuel when there's no food in your stomach. When you eat first, your body burns those calories instead. It's like trying to clean your garage while someone keeps bringing in new boxes. You never get to the old stuff. But not all exercise is the same. High-intensity interval training, or HIIT, reduces visceral fat better than steady moderate exercise. A 2025 study found that HIIT creates an afterburn effect. Your metabolism stays high for hours after you finish, continuing to burn fat even when you're resting. You could do 20 seconds of intense effort followed by 40 seconds of rest. Repeated for 15 to 20 minutes. This kind of training signals your body to tap into deep fat stores. Now, before you start fasting and exercising in the morning, let me be very clear about who should not do this. If you have diabetes or blood sugar problems, talk to your doctor first. Fasting can cause dangerous drops in blood sugar. If you're pregnant or breastfeeding, your body needs different nutrition. If you've had eating disorders in the past, fasting might trigger unhealthy patterns. If you take medications with food, don't skip meals. And children and teenagers should not fast because they're still growing. For everyone else, this is not about starving yourself. It's about timing. It's about working with your body's natural rhythm instead of fighting it. Before we continue, if you're finding this information helpful, please hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications for the Core Health channel. We share daily advice on health, nutrition, and fitness that actually works. Give this video a like and share it with someone who's been struggling with belly fat. It could change their life. Now let's get back to the practical steps. So what does this look like in real life? Let me give you a simple morning routine that forces your body to burn visceral fat. As soon as you wake up, drink a big glass of water, about 16 to 20 ounces. You can add a tiny pinch of sea salt if you want. This helps with hydration and wakes up your digestive system without spiking insulin. Your body has gone 7 to 8 hours without water, so this is important. Many people mistake thirst for hunger in the morning. That glass of water can actually reduce cravings and help you extend your fast more comfortably. Some people even report feeling more alert and energized just from this simple step. Within 10 to 30 minutes of waking, do some light movement. This is where the real magic happens. You could go for a 20 to 30-minute walk outside. Morning sunlight also helps your body's internal clock and cortisol rhythm. Or you could do gentle yoga or stretching. You could do light exercises like squats, push-ups, or planks. Or you could do easy cardio where you can still talk normally while moving. The key is to move while your stomach is still empty. This is when your body is ready to pull energy from fat. You're riding the wave of your natural cortisol and insulin sensitivity. After your movement, keep fasting for at least 90 minutes from when you woke up. Even better if you can go 3 to 4 hours. During this time, you can drink black coffee or green tea. Both help your body burn fat faster. Drink plenty of water or herbal tea, but avoid anything with calories. No milk, no sugar, no protein shakes. These break the fast and spike insulin. If you feel shaky, dizzy, or very hungry, listen to your body. This is not about suffering. Start with a shorter fast, maybe 60 minutes, and slowly increase as your body gets used to it. When you finally eat, choose your food wisely. Start with protein. It keeps blood sugar stable and protects your muscles. Add healthy fats. They keep you full and help your hormones. Include vegetables with fiber. Fiber feeds good gut bacteria and slows down sugar absorption. Don't start your day with sugar or refined carbs like white bread or pastries. This will spike insulin fast and stop fat burning for the rest of the day. A good first meal could be scrambled eggs with avocado and spinach, a handful of berries, and black coffee, or a protein smoothie with almond butter. Here's what most people miss. This morning routine is not just about burning fat. Today, it's teaching your body metabolic flexibility. This means your body learns to switch easily between burning sugar and burning fat. Think of it like being bilingual. Your body becomes fluent in both fuel languages. Most people today are stuck in sugar burning mode all day, every day. They never give their body a chance to use fat stores. They eat every few hours, keeping insulin constantly elevated, and their fat burning machinery gets rusty from lack of use. When you practice this fasted morning routine regularly, your body adapts. The energy factories in your cells, called mitochondria, become more efficient. Your insulin sensitivity improves. Your cells develop more fat burning enzymes and tools. You literally build more cellular machinery designed to access and burn fat. Over weeks and months, your body becomes a better fat burning machine, even outside the morning hours. And here's the beautiful part. Visceral fat is not just dangerous, it's also the easiest to lose. Unlike stubborn fat on your thighs or arms, visceral fat responds quickly when you create the right conditions. It's so active that it becomes vulnerable. The same thing that makes it dangerous also makes it melt away faster. A 2024 study showed that people who exercise regularly have healthier belly fat. Even if they don't lose tons of weight, the quality of their fat tissue improves. It becomes less inflammatory and better at releasing energy. This means even small changes protect your health. Let's bring this all together. When you woke up this morning, your body was ready to work for you. It spent the whole night repairing and getting ready to burn fat. The cortisol spike, the insulin sensitivity, the shift toward fat burning, all of it was already happening. The question is, did you let it continue? Or did you stop it with a bowl of cereal and orange juice? This is not about hating food or starving yourself. It's about timing. Your body is smart. It adapts. It protects you. It wants to burn visceral fat. It's just been waiting for the right signal. And that signal is simple. Space between sleep and food. Movement before eating. Patience before your first meal. This is a tool, not magic. It won't work overnight. But if you give your body this morning window consistently, 3, 4, or 5 mornings a week, you'll start seeing changes. Not just on the scale, but in how you feel. Your energy will be more steady. Your hunger will be easier to control. Your clothes will fit better around your waist. And inside, where you can't see, your visceral fat will start to shrink. Your inflammation will go down. Your insulin sensitivity will improve. Your risk of disease will drop. Your body is not working against you. It's not broken. It's been protecting you with the tools it had. Now you're giving it better tools. So here's my question for you. What surprised you most in this video? Was it the science of cortisol and insulin, the timeline of fat burning, or the idea that your body is actually trying to help you, not fight you? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Your experience might help someone else who needs to hear it. And if you want more science-based information without the hype or confusion, make sure you're subscribed to Core Health. In the next video, we'll talk about what most people get wrong about losing muscle during fasting, and why ignoring this mistake can undo all your hard work. See you there.